Welcome to the Aramco Powered by House studio, and I've been looking forward to this one. Angel Yin, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Did you eye it down there?
Of course. Camera for my people.
Love it, Angel. It's your birthday today. We'll get onto that in a little bit,
Yeah.
but you're known for your powerful drive, okay? So we're going to talk about that. The Aramco studio is all about how. So I want you to hit one for us and talk a little bit about foundations and technique, please.
Okay, yeah. Should I hit now?
Yeah, go for it. Let's send one to start with.
Are you gonna stand there?
Yeah, I've got to, unfortunately, for the cameras. I trust you, okay?
Okay.
Don't sling one, okay?
Hold on. Hold on. I hope this is not in one take, because there's no way. Hold on, I need to
You can
calm
do this.
down.
Love it. I mean, we haven't seen one in the water yet on this range, and I think you've just sent one over in the water. Love
No,
it.
I wish it was over. God, do it
So
again.
talk to us a little bit about foundations and what might help people at home.
So foundation, obviously, we're gonna take it quite literal. It's my feet. I think my biggest thing is that I like to sway because I'm trying to hit it quite hard. And so I can get stuck on my right foot so much where I can't transition to my left. And obviously getting to your left side is the most important thing, I think, in a golf swing.
Love it.
In order to hit it out there.
Yep.
And so I try to push my knee in a little bit. So when I go back, my weight is still centered, but to my right, because you do want enough movement going back to create that space to move forward. That's what I really focus on.
So that trail knee, I've never heard that before. So you actually, is that a trigger? You kind of lock it in, you still allow the weight to move, but you've got that knee pointing in?
Yes, so
Love
that's
that.
like one of those drills and things I have in my head when I am swaying back. And then my caddy, who's like my right-hand man, would tell me like, hey, you're swaying a little bit, so I try to lock in my knee a little bit. And on my backswing, I'll be a little bit more centered and not too much on my right.
We can actually have a look. Should we go back to the screen?
Oh my
Come
gosh.
with me.
Oh my
Angel,
gosh.
you can stand by your bag and I'll get this playing. So, setup. You ready to see it in slow-mo? When did you last see?
Oh gosh, this is not gonna be good.
It is!
My
Okay.
delusional mind might not agree with what I'm seeing.
I mean, look at this though, that you've loaded, this is extended, which we see in all the best golfers. Look at the lag, and that causes the power.
Yeah.
She's entranced by her own golf swing. Is there anything you really
Who's
like?
that?
Is there anything you really like on this golf swing?
I like how my backswing is not too long because I have a tendency where my backswing gets too long, also creating that stuck feeling and
Yeah.
not moving to my left.
Yeah.
I think my main goal for all my swings is to move left as much as possible. My tendency is to get stuck. I think ever since I broke my foot, I've been getting to my left side a little bit better, just because if I do get to my right, I'm completely toast.
Look at that. And lag is something that creates power. Is that something you think about, or is that a consequence of you transferring your weight?
I think it's just something I've always had. I actually try not to have it as much when I became pro because it gave me too much spin on the green.
Look at that.
But I really do try to have it a little bit more, just more natural, because it's more about the shifting of the weight and going down into the ground.
What point do you feel that shift?
Right when I come down. So I kind of try to pause on my backswing, and then when I come down, I'm just kind of squatting into the ground.
So 2 great tips. Lock the knee in, get extension,
Yeah.
big turn weight shift, and then go back. Right, we're going to talk about putting as well. So let's change
Well,
the
that
club.
was it? Okay.
Yeah, that was, I mean, no one else can, that is beautiful. You can't learn anything else from that. Now, putting. You have the best stroke gain in putting last year. You're 15th this year.
50th?
15th.
Oh, okay. I was like a little worried. I was like, 50th? That's
You've
really
dropped
bad.
off.
I did have a 4-putt not too long ago, so.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about positives
well,
in
we
here.
can cut that out.
So putting, let's talk about setup and then talk to us a little bit about mentality, because you're very tenacious and I love it.
Where do I start?
Start with setup.
Okay, let's start with setup. I liked my ball centered, but just slightly left of my stance. So actually it's perfect because there's a cross right here. And I think because you still want to hit the ball up, so the ball a little bit left starting is just cutting off a lot of extra movements that might happen.
Do you lock your trail knee in for this as well?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you just stay very still naturally.
Yeah, I just try to stay very still. Weights always in the middle of my foot towards the balls of my feet.
Love it.
Don't want to be too back, then you start cutting it. You want your eyes to be, I like it a little over or on it. Textbook, obviously, is just in. I think it's more of a preference of how you see it because
Yes.
everybody's body is different.
Yeah.
I think my arm's a little shorter, so that's the way I like it and how I set up. Everything else is weights, probably 55, 45 on my left and right. That's my setup.
And mentality. Just hold putts. It's that simple.
Home, go home. That's it. I think putting is such a mental thing because there's a lot of people I've seen they slice the putt, like they go like this and don't have a very traditional putting stroke. But I think putting is it's such a tedious action to do, and it's so demanding because you are essentially the closest to the golf hole. And automatically we go, well, heck, I hit 3 great shots, that's par 5, or 2 great shots. And I have the 6-footer for birdie and I messed it up. Like, how can you do that, right? But unfortunately, there's so many little breaks here and there. You have to try to maneuver around. And with putting, there's a trifecta. Most people disagree because the numbers guys will tell me it's wrong. But the trifecta is line, speed, and stroke. And if you can't get one of them, then you're going to miss the putt. And so I think with my progression of putting, I just stopped being so hard on myself. I was not happy with my 4-putt, but you tend to like look at these things and be like, you know what, I had a bad putting day. Let's see what I need to fix. Go back to my basics. I have these tendencies, and then tomorrow, let's go again. And I think because I haven't been so harsh on myself, my putting has been better.
I think that's such a good point. Like you
talked a
say,
lot.
you've got to
I'm so
get
sorry.
3. No, it's amazing stuff though. You're right. You've got to get 3 things correct to hold a putt.
Well, and it's a guess. It's really just a guess.
It's an educated guess.
St. Andrews, you're guessing with the wind too. Wind's coming in at 60 miles per hour in your face all of a sudden. Your ball is not going to go forward as much as it wants to go, as it usually goes too. And so putting is pure luck. And you go over time, you get really good at guessing. And I think that's what I view putting as. People might not agree, but I really just view putting as a good guessing game.
Let's see one more stroke and we'll let you go celebrate your birthday. Hold it. Well done. Give me a high five.
I could talk more about putting because I love putting. That's my thing.
I could learn that there was just absolute gold. 3 things. People at home are so hard on themselves. This is one of the best in the world. And you're like, come on, mentality, go easy on yourself. 3 things, it's a guessing game.
3 times the charms, all right? Threes are the best.
Angel, you're amazing. Good luck this week. I hope you roll lots of those putts in.
Me
and
too.
bomb those drives.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much.